amazing trucking friends. Hello, hello. It is Thursday night trucking. Hello, it's Thursday night trucking. We're going to ink tonight. We're not going to chalk, we're going to ink. We're going to make a super cute little makeup bag, right? Because everybody should have a cute little makeup bag. And we're going to use this month's Club Couture transfer. So I'm going to show you how to ink a super cute little makeup bag using this month's Club Couture transfer. So welcome, I'm making Maria. I am your Chalk Couture independent designer, which is the best job in the whole wide world because it's not really a job. I get to have fun, I get to create beautiful things, I get to hang out with you guys. It's like totally awesome bestness, right? So I hope you are all having a great day as you are joining. Say hello. I'm trying to find you, but say hello. Tell me where you're from if you're new. We love new people, right? We're very friendly. We're very chit-chatty. It won't take you long to find out about me. I'm very chit-chatty. So just join us right in. You know, we're fun. We're a very welcoming group. So don't feel like you can't chat with us. Okay, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to do that. That's not working. All right, well, we're just going to let that go. So hello, everybody. So tonight, this month's Club Couture transfer, look at how cool it is. Oh my gosh, look at the arrows. Super fun arrows. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And then the bottom part, which is live the life you have imagined. So there are three very specific parts to this transfer. And what I love about this one, I mean, I love them all. You know, really, I do. I do. I love them all. It's a problem. I need a 12-step program because I do love them all. But what I specifically love about this one is I love the arrows, and I love the fact that it has three very specific things, you know? So it's not just one, it's not a one and done. It's not a, oh my gosh, I can only think of one thing to make with that. Not that that's bad, because it's not. You need those too. But this is a, oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless as to what I can envision making with this. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom portion, live the life you have imagined, and we're going to put that on a makeup bag. Super cute little makeup bag. I'm going to show you how to ink with it. So that is what we have got going on tonight. If you want to check out any of these amazing products, you can go right to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. This is the Club Couture transfer. So if you're not familiar with what the club is, or if you're not in the club is a monthly subscription service where for $19.99 a month you get an exclusive transfer. Only club members get this transfer. You cannot buy this transfer elsewhere. You also receive 3 paste packets every month, which are never going to be white. And this month's comes with Currant Jam, Shimmer Gold, and Black Velvet. These ones that you're getting this month are the new reformulated paste. So as you feel the packets, you're going to notice that they're really creamy and dreamy inside. The other thing you're going to notice about your paste packets, for those of you who are current club members, is there's no little notch on the side of it anymore. What they found was that was part of the reason why they were drying out faster than they felt they should dry out. They still took a long time to dry out, but they did have the potential to dry out. So they reformulated the whole thing. They got rid of the notch. They reformulated the paste. They recreated the packaging. The other problem that they were having was these were getting smushed by the mailman in the roller things, you know, for mail. So they corrected that so that you should never get one that's busted open. If you ever got one that was busted open, you know, you just let me know and we work on getting it replaced for you. But if you ever have a problem with anything that you ever receive from the company, you just let me know and I will work with you to get it corrected, because obviously all companies make mistakes. So this month you get the transfer, you get the 3 paste packets, but you also get your catalog. This is our new spring summer gorgeousness of gorgeousness. The creative possibilities in this bad boy are insane. So to get an actual paper catalog, you need to be a Club Couture member. They comes with your transfer. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just free. They send you the catalog. If you're not a Club Couture member and you like having a paper catalog, you can go right to the website and order them. They're $2. You can order them right off of the website and they'll ship it right to you. So it's really kind of a nice little way. I'm not a computer person. I like to blame it on my age. I like paper. I like being able to see them. The other thing I like about having a catalog, mine got wet, so it's still not dry yet, is I like to think of it as an idea book, even though this particular transfer may not be around 2 years from now. There will always be a wreath transfer, so it always can give you ideas and inspire you to create different things. So that's why I like having the catalogs. I keep them. If you ever want one of the old ones, I do have old ones. I'd be more than happy to send them to you, just because I like to use them as idea books. So this is the transfer. These are your 3 paste packets. Tonight we're going to ink it on this super cute thing, and we're really only going to use this one little part. I have this sign behind me. I don't think you can see, you can't see it. It's a foiled sign. For those of you who know me, not only do I love chalk, but I also love to foil things. And it is create the things you wish existed, and it's like gold foil. Some of the words are gold foil. This is a technique called foiling. It's very easy to do. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But that's what this little part of this transfer down here reminds me of. Live the life you have imagined. Because we should, right? We should. We shouldn't let things hold us back, right? We should be free to go out there and tackle the world. Okay, so that's what we're doing tonight. So, and we're really just going to use white ink. Nothing fancy, just plain old white ink, because it will really pop off of my super cute little tiny gray makeup bag. So I have a friend that does makeup. Ooh, look at that, like cutting off my head. And I have recently acquired over the last years, you know, I'm doing the 40-day challenge, right? For Lent, the 40 days, 40 bags challenge. And I cleaned out my makeup. And I was like, first of all, as you've noticed, probably, if you watch me regularly, I have makeup on. Something new and different. Because I cleaned out my makeup, and I'm like, I should probably wear this and stop just leaving it in the bag, right? Because I own it. I might as well use it. You want to freak your husband out, put makeup on for the first time in a year. It's very entertaining. But I have all these really fun little lip glosses. So I'm like, you know what? I need a special bag just for my lip glosses so that I remember to pull them out. So that's what we're doing. We're going to ink on here, live the life you have imagined, and then I'm going to stick all my fun little lip glosses from Tiffany inside of them. So I'm going to take my transfer and I'm going to open it up. Wow, that's really loud today, isn't it? So this is what a Chalk Couture adhesive silkscreen looks like. The teal part is a sticky vinyl, and the white part is actually not white, it's a silkscreen. It's white because it has a white backer sheet on the back of it. But it really is just a clear silkscreen. And that silkscreen right there is what's going to give you your clean, crisp image when you go to ink it. Now, when you're going to ink something that's fabric, obviously you want to be careful with your ink because your ink can seep through the fabric, especially if you're doing a t-shirt or something like that. So you need to put a barrier inside. This is a piece of one of our ink mats. Our ink mats are sticky, which is really nice, especially when you're doing tea towels or t-shirts, because it holds the fabric. In this particular case, I mean, this is lined and everything. I'm not real worried about it, and it's not going to stick because the lining is going to stick to it, not the bag. But you do want to put some kind of barrier inside of it just so that that ink doesn't seep through, and then you end up with it on the backside, because that would be bad. Our ink mats are lovely, absolutely lovely, but you don't have to have one. You can ink without them. There are some nice advantages to them, and I say this often with many of the tools that we have. It's just a tool to use. You don't have to have it in order to create with this product. You really only need 4 things in order to create with this product. You need a transfer, you need ink or paste, you need a squeegee, and you need a surface. Those are the 4 things you have to have in order to create. You need something to create on, something to create with, and a way to apply it. That's it. And there's all these other tools that you can have that make it easier. Not that it's hard, because you're gonna watch. It's not hard. I'm gonna show you just the 4 things. Well, I have the ink mat, so I'm gonna show you 5 of the things, but it's not hard to do it. It's just, you know, like different size squeegees make things easier at times because you might have something little that you want to get in. You might have something big. You might have like a little itty bitty tiny spot that you want to do in a different color. So different squeegees can make light work of different projects. But do you have to have all of them? No, you don't have to have all of them. The ones I recommend that you really need is you need a small squeegee and you need a mini squeegee. This one is amazing, and I love this one for big projects. But if you can only see yourself chucking on little things, you don't need a big boy squeegee. This guy is super fun little detail tool. He really gets in little spaces, and he has this little pokey thing on the end, which is kind of nice to clean things up and use. But again, you don't have to have them. I do recommend these two. The small squeegee is $4.99. It's not expensive. And the mini squeegees you have to get from me because they come in sets of 12, and you don't need 12, you need one. So just let me know if you need a mini squeegee. So those are the squeegees you need, and mostly I use the mini. I like the small, especially, but for like this little tiny project, we don't need the small squeegee. We just need the mini guy. So I'm rambling tonight. Whew, look out. We're gonna use ink. Ink is the same as chalk with the exception of two things. It's, well, maybe three. It's permanent when heat set. So I'm gonna iron this, and then if I get my lip gloss all over it, which we all know I will, right? Because you watch me create, you know I'm messy. I can throw it in the washing machine. So with ink, when you iron it or you put it in the oven, it then becomes permanent. So anything that you can heat up, you can use ink on, and then you can wash it. So that's where you get into all the fabrics that you can iron and all of the glass and ceramics that you can put in an oven, stainless steel, things like that that you can put in an oven and heat up. Then you can heat set them, and then they won't wash off. So for example, stainless steel water bottles. My daughter is addicted to stainless steel water bottles. We have 5 million of them in our house. And she inks on them. I put them in the oven. I heat set them by turning the oven on for a half hour, turn the oven off, and then they're heat set. And then I can put them in the dishwasher. And you're not supposed to put water bottles in the dishwasher, but of course we all do it, right? I'm not the only person out there that puts their water bottle in the dishwasher. But you're not supposed to. I don't know why, but you're not supposed to. I do it all the time. So it won't come off in the dishwasher. So if you wanted to make like a coffee mug or a plate or a bowl, it's not food safe, so you do have to do it on the outside. And if you're going to put food on it, I would recommend putting a napkin or a doily or something down before you put food down on it. But you can then put it in the dishwasher, which is really nice. The fabrics you can put right in the washing machine. So it again is just a nice way to having one more way to create with your transfers. You can use chalk, which is semi-permanent. You can wash it off, and then you can do it pretty much on any surface. Or you can use ink, heat set it, and now it's permanent. You can also use etching cream if you want to etch glass. It's gorgeous. Won't ruin your transfer. You can use foiling compound like the foiling sign I just showed you. There's all kinds of different mediums you can use your transfers with. So there's lots and lots of different ways that you can create with this product, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much, because it's not a one and done. It's not a, I'm gonna buy this and I can only do one thing with it. I mean, how many crafts do we all have that are like that? 5 million, right? So this really gives you lots of creative opportunity. So stop talking, Maria, and start creating is really the moral to the story. So we're gonna do the live the life you have imagined. We're gonna use a small squeegee. We're gonna use white ink. We're gonna do it on this super cute little makeup bag. With ink, you do need to be careful. Every time you touch your ink jar, check your fingers. You're just gonna check your fingers to make sure that you don't have ink on them, because if you touch your fabric after you've touched your ink container and you get the ink on the fabric, it's not gonna come off. So you do have to be careful of that. The other thing I wanna do is my transfer has 3 parts to it, so I'm going to cut my transfer. Now, normally, when you watch me do this, I just cut right along the line, and then I have the backer sheet cut as well. There is another trick and another way to do that. You can take a scissors and just kind of score, oops, hold it down though, score, hear the noise? I'm scoring along the line. That way, I'm keeping my backer sheet in one piece. But I can take my transfer, hopefully it's gonna work, right? See, now I can pull my transfer off. Now, if it didn't go all the way through, oops, I have like a one little string guy that's holding me back. and I didn't do it. I knew I didn't get it all the way on the end, so then just snip it. But now I have my backer sheet in place, okay? So when I'm done, because my transfer is reusable, I can use it over and over again. When I'm all done, I'm gonna wash it, I'm gonna put it right back on here, and I keep my 3 pieces together. How you store your transfers, people do all kinds of different ways of storing them, but I like to keep my transfers together. Some people take them and organize them by parts, you know, arrows, words, sentiments. People do it all kinds of different ways. I like to keep my transfers together. So you can score along the line or you can cut it. That's what these lines are for. They're there to, you know, kind of keep you on the straight and narrow, because you don't want to cut into your silkscreen. If you cut into your silkscreen, then you risk ruining your transfer. Okay, so I'm going to take my transfer and I'm going to carefully, I shouldn't have put it back on. I'm going to carefully remove my piece. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to put it back on there when I'm all done. I'm going to take my sentiment and I'm going to just stick it down. I am going to, it's a technical term, I like to call it smooshing. I'm going to smoosh out my air. I'm going to take my ink and my squeegee. I'm going to dip my squeegee in my ink. I'm going to hold it down and I'm just going to glide it right across. That is how easy this is to create with. Anybody can do this. If I can do this, anybody can do this. It's a very easy craft. All kinds of different ages can create with it. And it's just fun because it turns out. So you just want to, with ink, you want to go back and forth. You want to make sure that you've covered up the whole silk screen so that you have even ink. You take this, you put it back in your container, check your fingers, and then carefully pull off your transfer. I stick this in my water bath. That's how I rinse it out with cool water, and then I can reuse it. Take my ink mat out, I'm going to iron it, and voila! I have a super cute little cosmetic bag for my lip glosses from Tiffany. So this is all I've got for you tonight. This is a super fun little project we made with our Chalk Couture transfer. You get the transfer, you get 3 paste packets, and you can create all kinds of different things with it. If you want information about the club, you can comment club, and I would be more than happy to send you some information. You can just check it out and see if it's something that you're interested in. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a fantastic Friday. Oh my gosh, it's Friday, right? We're here. It's the end of the week. So if you have any questions or you want to check out any of these amazing products, you can go right to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria, and you can see this, go under the club tab, and you'll be able to see the Chalk Couture transfer. They are doing a couple special promos that are about to end with the end of the month for the club, so you might want to check those out as well. So that's all I've got. I hope you have a fantastic Friday, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.